Hello YouTube, Sweden here again. That's a scrapped out flat screen TV. And there's a bit more light now because I got myself one of those headlamps. It's a purple one. And here's all the shadows. But there's a big flat screen TV there, and there's some screens behind there. And there's a TV from a pickup yesterday. And there's another TV that I'm gonna be doing today along with other things. And sometimes it's good to go through your cupboards. And in my apartment I've got one of those storage areas, or well, actually I think it was meant to be a walk-in closet, but I just use it as storage for scrap. What else? And what did I find there today? I found a box. It's just a box, but the box was full of power supplies for I don't know what, and it was kind of a heavy box. It seems to be for cell phones, and well, I have no idea what they're for, and I don't even know where I got them. I don't even remember, but that's gonna be good. Scrapyard takes them as electric motors, so that'll be fine, easy scrap. Cut the wire off, and the connector, that's brass, so you get yourself some wire and brass, and the prongs as well are brass. We all know that. And here's a bigger box, but it's empty now. And the container for the electric motors are filling up. And the little bucket for aluminium is filling up. These are some stands for those big TVs. They're aluminium. And I haven't gotten rid of this brute yet, but I'll take it into the scrapyard someday. Oh yeah, Jerry, the railings I was talking about from last time, it's these ones. They're copper. They're just tin, copper, or nickel plated or something, but they are copper. Except one of them, this smaller one, it's brass, so that goes in the brass bucket. And the brass bucket is filling up nicely. I'll get rid of the shadows here. That's filling up nicely. And this little one here is also, oops, got my finger in the way. There's also those fuse holders, but these ones are more rubbery, and it's a big pain in the you-know-what to get apart. But inside there, under that little plate, there's a brass plate, and under this brass fitting here, there's a toroidal ring. You all know what they are. These ones. Toroids. I don't think, well, maybe I'll take the copper out. I don't know yet. I'm just gonna see if they'll take them as low-grade electric motors or something like that, but we don't even have a category for low-grade electric motors, but couldn't think of a better name. So there's some small transformers in here as well. And here's something from an electric motor. Won't even bother to take that. Well, I've already taken the some of the windings out, but this is just, won't bother with it. What else do we have? There's some things from, this is from the fluorescent light fixtures. There's inside there's a bit of copper and brass, so I'll be micro scrapping that. And that's a wire bucket. The only one scrapyard that I go to just has the category scrap wire, and it's all a flat rate, and it's fairly good. I think last time I was, I think it was about, well, do the math, I think we end up about 55 cents a pound. And it doesn't matter if it's some of this ribbon wire. This is all low-grade ribbon wire. Or it's something like this, or like this. See if I got something better here. Well, it's down there somewhere. Or this is a drop cord, or the equivalent. Oh, that's also the same. And down there is a little shopping trolley that I've started filling up with wire. I'm gonna take that in soon to the other storage room that I have beside the garage. That I have a 55-gallon bucket drum barrel where I put my wires in, and when it's full it holds somewhere around, well, it differs, depends on the wire, but somewhere between 180 and 210 pounds of wire. In this bucket is something that the scrapyard doesn't even take yet. It's lithium-ion batteries. But about 90 miles or 140 kilometers north, they have made plans to start a battery manufacturing plant. Lithium batteries for electric cars, so I think probably the scrapyard will be taking them, so I'll build them up. Hopefully I've got tons of it when it's time to cash in. And there's a monitor. There's just a little scrap. Copper. There's your, what you would say, for wire. Don't know, is it, the American category would be this little piece here would go as bare bright. This would not, as it's too thin. I heard something about a pencil lead. But here they don't care as long as it's from wire. They don't care. And this would be your copper number 2. This is, well, you all know what this is. And here's some smaller bits. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Wristwatch check. I'm wearing the Bertucci A3P. It's a nice little beater, and it sure does take a beating. What else do we have? Oh, circuit boards. Ah, that's filling up nicely too. And one of the scrap yards they just have a flat rate on the circuit boards. So it really doesn't matter if I take in one of these or this one. I'm not sure this one would even qualify for a low grade. I would say it's a no grade board. Some of you Americans would probably throw it in with scrap steel. But one of the yards, they take them, and it's all a flat rate. So I could take in this, which is from a TV. And I've got this one, is also from a TV. It's blank on the other side, all flat rate, and it's somewhere around 50 cents a pound. And that's a scrap steel bucket for nuts and bolts and other small stuff. I need a microwave. Usually I use microwave ovens for this, and it's the best bucket you can have. Take the transformer out, take the wiring out, maybe some circuit boards. Then you put your small stuffs in it, and you take the whole thing to the scrapyard as scrap metal. All gone. Here are some things from yesterday. These are from cell phones, cell phone board, cell phone screens, cell phone board. I'll see if I can depopulate them for gold recovery. I just save up some pins and stuff like that for a later date. I can save the pins and stuff for recovery, but I do not refine gold from pins, because that's a chemistry that I'm not really comfortable with, that chemistry, because it's actually rather hazardous to your health. So here are some things. Might be gold pins in there, I don't know yet. Have to take it apart. Here's some gold pins. Be taking that apart, but that's what you do in your downtime when you have nothing else to do. Like a full blizzard in the winter, you're sitting in the kitchen tinkering away with this, taking it apart. But ram sticks, this is from, I don't know. Oh, it's from something that I scrapped out last night. But the ram sticks, both from computers and printers and whatever, I'll be saving them up, building up a bunch of those, because I got a really good price for them at another scrapyard. So I'll be taking them there. That's the only thing in circuit boards that I separate. Oh, it's a blinking one. Men sluta. Så. Here's my little pink headlamp. It's a nice pinkish one. I hope you can see it. I don't know. Bye for now.